Yo, what's up YouTube? This is Recent from C Manga and welcome to my review of Fairy Tail chapter 336, Live Today to the Fullest. So yeah, this chapter, it had a lot of action, but overall, I'm kind of disappointed. It's just like a bit, what the hell, why introduce this stuff if you're not really going to go with it kind of thing. But anyway, I'm going to get into it now. So everyone now we have a new plan, thanks to Future Lucy's notebook, which is basically, yep, destroy the gate and then it will reset everything. So Future Road could never have come back from the future in the first place and all that stuff. So no one from the future could have come back in the first place because obviously the gate's destroyed in this time, in the past. But it's just like, okay, how will that exactly work? Because like time travel is obviously a really, really confusing thing, and like changing things in the past, destroy things in the future, all that type of thing. It's really confusing. So anyway, on to destroying the gate. Problem is, obviously, it's made out of some super, super strong magnesium alloy type thing. I can't remember if that's what they called it. It had something to do with magic. Yeah, super resilient to anything. Because like Lucy and Yuki basically like went full power at it, couldn't even make a scratch. But that's kind of no surprise right there. Those two, they're kind of like being completely drained of magic in the first place. Obviously, like using their magic to open the gate in the first place, all them type of things. So yeah, it's kind of like a no-brainer why they couldn't do it. So anyway, Q fighting Natsu and Rogue. The battle basically is taking some crazy ass superpower moves. Everyone going all out. You even get like kind of thing Natsu getting plastered with lasers and that. It's just cutting him up and you're just going through it and everything's still going into still going in. It looks kind of cool and everything. Then you get the final move basically with Natsu getting onto Atlas Flame's hand and Atlas Flame just flinging him full power at him. Natsu in full Fire Dragon mode. And then he just basically finishes it with a super powered headbutt. So yeah, that super headbutt smashes both Rogue and Mother Glare into the gate, smashing the gate and knocking them both out in the process, meaning battle won. Brilliant. So that there's pretty much the complete overview of this chapter, and you know what, a hell of a lot of empty words were said in this, and it's like, so true. I'm just really, really disappointed with the whole thing, with just the whole kind of ending to this arc. It's kind of like the same as the ending with the whole the tournament and everything. It's like, okay, cool, now what's his name, Sting is gonna finally get up and do something cool and everything's gonna go all out, and it's like, no, I give up, I surrender, you win. It's like, oh, come on, man. All the build up for nothing, and this is kind of what happened once again. So yeah, empty words is just stuff like Natsu trying to convince Rogue, like, why are you being evil still? It's like, in this timeline Frosho's still alive, it's like, obviously he's dead in yours, so why are you just like being happy that you got your friends back? And he's just like, oh, I don't care about this anymore, he's gonna die anyway, and oh, it doesn't matter, all this shit, just like, come on, man. It's like, what's the point and everything, but yeah, I'm just really annoyed because this kind of like seemed, obviously it just seems like the whole endings and everything, and it's like, okay, we didn't really get to see any of the other Dragon Slayers have a battle, it's like we just got one glimpse in this chapter of Wendy and Luxus versus Zakonis, and that was it. That was it from everyone else. You see the Raijin taking on the little things, but that's nothing. It's nothing. It was literally, all this chapter was just Natsu versus Rogue, a couple words, big couple moves and everything. That was really it. And this just really annoys me, the fact that everyone has just been kind of glazed over. It's just like, seriously, Gajil's battle, see nothing whatsoever. Cobra's battle, you just see him come straight in and that's it. The whole tag team of Sting and Rogue versus the other two, nothing. Just see a little bit back and forth, done. It's just like, really, what the hell? It's like, sure, it could have been the arc could have been dragging on a bit, and that's probably why it's like, okay, I'm gonna wrap this all up. But at the same time, it's like, it's just left a nasty feeling, taste in my mouth kind of thing. I'm just not really too happy. So yeah, another disappointing thing is obviously, the whole thing about it feeling quite rushed is just, it's quite frustrating. It's like in the last chapter, you see God, what's her name? Altair, basically, she used a time magic to reverse time that 1 minute, and it's like, okay, the counter attack starts now. But what counter attack? We saw nothing. It's like, during that whole thing, it's like that whole kind of like reverse time was just nothing now. It's completely brushed aside. It's like, sure, it was only used to kind of like, what, save a couple people's lives? and it's like, okay, cool, they're back to life. Now let's see them do some battling. Nothing, you know, and that is pretty much what is kind of really frustrating me with this chapter. You know, so I'm not saying it's bad. It's just overall the kind of story with this arc has just been really, really weak. You know, it's just quite annoying. So yeah, that said, I am quite torn. You know, obviously it was a decent, like chapter wise, it was quite good, but overall with the whole story, it's just a complete mess. You know, so I don't know. Like I said, quite a lot of things just built up to be completely pointless, i.e., the time reversal thing. So yeah, I'm now wondering what is actually going to come across next chapter. You know, whether it's like, okay, this is the end, everything's resetting. Whether the dragons will still be there, because obviously, you know, time travel and everything. It's like, okay, they take out future, they beat Future Road to destroy the gate, but therefore, like, you know, Future Road can never come back in time in the first place to be there. But if he could never come back in time in the first place, how could they get enough strength to destroy the gate? You see, it's kind of like Future Road coming back was necessary to destroy the gate in the first place. So if they destroyed the gate and he can't come back, then yeah, it just gets really, really just confusing trying to like link all the dots and everything. And then even then, yeah, that means that Future Lucy could have never come back to actually give them the notebook so they can actually find out, okay, destroy the gate. You see, it's just really annoying, you know. It really just needs to be fully cleared up. So yeah, that there is chapter 336. Me, I'm frustrated, confused, and yeah, just frustrated and confused with this whole chapter, you know. I'm not even going to drop a rating on it because, yeah, it'll just kind of like, I don't know, I don't even know what to give it, you know, because like I said, chapter wise it was good, but in overall scope of everything, it's not. So yeah, I'm going to let you guys decide if it was good or not, you know. So let me know all this stuff in the comments below, and don't forget, as usual, you know, if you enjoyed the video, give it a little thumbs up, really does help the series, and don't forget to check out the channel for more content. So I'll catch you soon.